Hokage Puya here, guys. We're here to talk about Germany. The squad was announced a couple days ago. Two big games coming up on Saturday and on Tuesday. First one against France, second one against the Netherlands. And today, two more friendlies were announced. The two last friendlies in June before the Euros start, before we play Scotland on June 14th, opening day of the Euros. The Euros is at our freaking home. We're playing Greece and Ukraine. But let's focus on the France and Netherlands games. We're going to break down the squad that Julian Nagelsmann picked. We're going to talk about a little who missed out, why they missed out, who I hope to see at the Euros in the next team selection come June. And we're going to talk about the lineup I want to see against France, what I want to see this Germany team do in the France game. What do I want them to do to give me confidence that this will not be a depressing tournament in the summer at home. We cannot get grouped. Listen to me now. We cannot get grouped. But first, let's start with the squad. Let me just share my screen here with you guys real quick. Here's the squad. Beautiful, beautiful. Straight from the DFB team Instagram. In goal, updated by the way. So Neuer was picked before in the goalkeepers, but we have Baumann, Leno, Ter Stegen. Neuer was there. Neuer was confirmed by Nagelsmann to be the number one for the Euros this summer. But freaking Neuer had to go strain his adductor. He's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully he is back for Bayern's games against Arsenal because we need that guy. We need the guy. But anyway, we got Baumann, Leno, Ter Stegen in goal. Ter Stegen is now the new number one now that Neuer is out injured. In defense, we have Anton from Stuttgart. We have Heinrichs from Leipzig. Joshua Kimmich sliding back into defense now that he's revitalizing his season at right back at Bayern. Robin Koch, not sure why he's called up. I don't think he's that great, especially in an Eintracht Frankfurt team, which is struggling this year. Mittelstadt from Stuttgart, again, one of these Stuttgart players having a great season under Sebastian Hoeneß. David Raum, Leipzig, left back, attacking left back. Rudiger from Real Madrid. Tall from Leverkusen. Into midfield, Andrich, one of the midfield rocks in Leverkusen's insane season they're having. Furic, dynamic, quick, fun winger. Gross from Brighton. Gundogan, Kroos, Musiala, Wirtz. And one thing to point out here is Alexander Pavlovic, the young 19-year-old, was called up, but the motherfucker has tonsillitis for like the 6th time, and he had to leave. Bro, just get your tonsils out. I don't know if that's what tonsillitis is, but if you haven't got your tonsils out and it's causing you to get sick, get your tonsils out, Pavlovic. I'm sick of this. And in attack, we have Bayer, Füllkrug, Havertz, Muller, Undav. Everyone deserves a call up. Not sure about Bayer. I haven't been that impressed with him. To be honest, if I'm being fully transparent, I haven't been too impressed with what he's been doing at Hoffenheim, but it is what it is. Nagelsmann is the coach, and he decides who he wants to bring in for his plan. So I will let him see. If you're going to call up Bayer, I'm sure the kid's going to get minutes against France and against Netherlands. So let's see what he does. But so that's the team. Noticeable or missing players that you might be thinking, oh, they didn't make it. So Sané, little bit injury. He was playing for Bayern, don't get me wrong, but I think he was playing through injury. He's going to take this 2.5 weeks to rest the knee injury he's been battling through, which is smart. I think Sané has slowly picked up his form, and if we want to be serious at the Euros, let Sané recover. He doesn't need to play in these 2 games, and let him get back into tip-top form for the Euros. So that's why Sané is not there. Gnabry just came back from a 3-month-long injury, broken hand. He came back and scored 2 goals in 2 games for Bayern. Let's see what he does. Can he re-earn his place back in this Germany team before the Euros in the next 2 to 3 months as we get near the end of the season? The Dortmund players that are missing: Hummels, Süle, Schlotterbeck, Emre Can, all of them not chosen, rightfully so. Hummels might feel hard done by. He's been great, but I just don't think Hummels has the speed anymore to play for Germany, especially at the Euros, especially with all these teams not being afraid of Germany more, attacking Germany, trying to force mistakes out of us. I don't think Hummels is your guy, to be honest. Süle, he's getting fatter by the minute. Schlotterbeck, too many mistakes, man. Too many mistakes. That kid could be one of the best defenders in the world and is still one of the best young defenders in the world. Just too many mistakes out of him. Goretzka, he was having a terrible season, but he, in the last month, was playing well for Bayern, but that did not convinced Nagelsmann enough to call him up. Goretzka, if he keeps playing the way he's playing for Bayern right now until May, Goretzka will definitely earn his place back in this Germany team for the Euros. Again, some other players that are missing. Angelo Stiller, again, one of these Stuttgart players having a fantastic season. He wasn't called up, former Bayern player. I honestly would have called him up. Why not call him up in place of Pavlovic? Pavlovic went out injured. Why not call Stiller up and give him a chance? Maybe Nagelsmann doesn't believe in him, but I think Stiller has quality. He's been running the show in midfield for Stuttgart all season long. So I don't really get why he's been snubbed here. Unless he's injured, someone let me know. Ansgar Knauf, again, Eintracht Frankfurt not having a great season, but Knauf, I just feel like he is being hindered. He needs to leave Eintracht Frankfurt because he is an exciting winger, man. He takes guys on. He has the dribbling. He has the ability to beat guys easily. But he's just at Eintracht Frankfurt having a mid-season, isn't called up. And two other names. Let me know other comments on the names if you're still watching. Ginter, not having a great season on Freiburg. Freiburg struggling. And Malik Thiaw has played 15, 16 games, started 15, 16 games for AC Milan this season. Hasn't been amazing, but nobody at Milan has been very amazing this season. So I wish he was called up, to be honest. I don't know why Robin Koch has been called up over Malik Thiaw. Malik Thiaw is literally the future of Germany's defense, and he needs to be at the Euros 100% to gain that experience. So yeah, that's the squad. Now, from the squad, let's get into what I expect in the France game. And first, let's talk about the lineup. All right. So Neuer's out. Ter Stegen's back as the number one. So Ter Stegen will start. Joshua Kimmich, revitalizing his season right now at Bayern, not right back. He will be the right back for now and at the Euros 100%, most likely, now that Kroos is back. We'll get to that. That was something I didn't mention right now. Kroos is back. We'll get to that. Don't get me wrong. Jonathan Tah, the solid season he's having at Leverkusen in this undefeated black magic season that Leverkusen is having. Please lose Leverkusen. Please. I'm going insane. You guys keep winning. I'm going insane. Rudiger, obviously, he's going to be there. These two need to form a partnership before this Euros. Tah and Rudiger. These two games against high-level opposition will be great, really, really good opportunities to do so. I'll get to left back in a second. Andrich and Kroos. Now, I think this is the squad I want to see, okay? But I'm hearing from Bild and other and Kicker that it's going to be Kroos and Pascal Gross. Now, my issue with that is I think if you're going to have Kroos there, who is not as mobile as he used to be, but is still a fantastic player, and the reason why we've called him back up and why he's going to be an instant starter again, we need someone who could do more dirty work and can work hard all game and do that dirty work. Don't get me wrong, Pascal Gross is a workhorse. He can play the entire game, but Gross is a more attacking player, and we need that more defensive-minded player like Andrich, who will really get in there for 90 minutes and do the dirty work to make Kroos' life easier so that he can dictate play more effectively. So I want Andrich. I'm hearing Gross is going to start on Saturday for Germany. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Nagelsmann goes with. The front four, Wirtz on the right, Gundogan at cam, Musiala left wing, Füllkrug striker. Now, it seems that from what Bild is reporting, Musiala, Gundogan, Wirtz is what we're going to play with. I'm interested to see what Gundogan does in a more attacking role for Germany, because let's be honest, Gundogan has not been good enough as a sole number 8 for Germany. He hasn't. So let's see a guy with his attacking qualities. Let's see what he does at attacking mid. If this doesn't work, you could easily sub him out against France and put Wirtz at cam and bring on Chris Führich and let him do some damage. And obviously Füllkrug up top. Now, I am hearing Nagelsmann wants to start Kai Havertz over Füllkrug, and don't forget Undav also. Füllkrug and Undav. Now, the reason I choose Füllkrug is because it's called credit in the bank, guys. Füllkrug consistently scores for this German team. We have played so shit for a year and a half now, but this guy consistently, since the World Cup, since he got his chance on the World Cup, has continued to score for us. That is why he should start. Undav should be second string. And Havertz, he's third, fourth string for the attacking mid position, right wing, midfield striker. He should be nowhere near the starting lineup and be taking away minutes from a Füllkrug and Undav. But Nagelsmann wants to start Havertz. I'm interested to know why. Why? But I don't know. And let's get back to left back. Mittelstadt, great season for Stuttgart. But I want you, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Now, I just realized something. Jan-Nicolas Beste was called up, but he's not in this list anymore. So now I'm a little confused. Okay. But anyway, Nagelsmann does not, I don't know who he's going to choose at left back. It's been reported Heinrichs might be at left back. Raum is there. Mittelstadt is there. And Jan-Nicolas Beste was called up, but I think maybe he left because of injury or something. I think I saw a post about that. But I think Jan-Nicolas Beste will be in the squad at the Euros. And if you remember the original squad call-up list, Jan-Nicolas Beste was called up as a left back. He was called up as a defensive player. So I think Nagelsmann wants to take advantage of Jan-Nicolas Beste's attacking qualities. I think he has 7 goals, 8 assists this season for Heidenheim in the Bundesliga. Plays left mid, super fast. I think Nagelsmann was planning to have this guy tried out at left back to see what he can do. Because guys like Gosens are not here anymore. I don't think they'll make the team. Gunther, too old, just came back from a long-term injury. I don't know. I'm going to go with Mittelstadt because if we're going to have Joshua Kimmich at right back, who's going to be more attacking, more involved in the midfield play, we need a left back who could be a little more defensive. I think Mittelstadt's that guy. But don't get me wrong, I would not mind if Raum started because I know Raum is having an all right season at Leipzig this year, but I will not forget that at the World Cup, after Musiala, our second best player at the World Cup was David Raum. David Raum was our second best player at the World Cup. I won't forget that. And that's credit in the bank for David Raum. So I honestly don't know what Nagelsmann is going to do. Jan-Nicolas Beste was called up as a defender, which probably meant he was going to be tried out at left back, but he is not in the squad anymore because he got injured and had to be sent home. I think he'll go Mittelstadt. Let's see what he does. National team debut for him. Experienced guys around him, Kroos and Rudiger. He won't be out there alone with other debutants. There's lots of experience in this team, and we have 2 big tests against France and Netherlands. We're not going to talk about the Netherlands game. Let's wait for after the France game. So what do I expect to see in this France game from us? What do I expect? First of all, we need to avoid a loss, a draw or a win. Now, I know that's loser mentality, but we need to start somewhere and build up some momentum. We cannot, in these last 4 games before the Euros start, no losses. We can't deal with a loss. For the mental, the players may say, oh, it's just a friendly, it's a loss we build. No, we need to win. We need to build winning momentum. We need to play a similar starting 11 for these last 4 games. Nagelsmann has to have 8 or 9 of the players in the starting 11 nailed down starters, and these 8 or 9 players will play all 4 of these friendly games before that first game against Scotland on June 14th. So to do that, play that 8 or 9 player core, switch around those last 3 positions, and avoid losing. Get wins. We just need wins to build our confidence. That has been one of the main issues for Germany in the last 4 or 5 years. We have never gone through a stretch against quality opposition where we continue to win and build confidence. We haven't. Okay? Next point. I want to see how we will cope with Mbappe. Because don't get me wrong, if we want to do something at this Euros, we are going to have to be able to contain teams with rapid fire speed. We have to. So let's see what we do with Mbappe. Let's see how Joshua Kimmich, let's see how Rudiger and Mittelstadt all coordinate with each other. Let's see how them, Andrich and Kroos work together to deal with the threat of Mbappe. Let's see. And Stegen, this is your chance. I would be more comfortable with Neuer and goal against Mbappe because of his ability to come out and sweeper keep. But Stegen, we know he doesn't do that as much as Neuer. He doesn't nowhere near as good as Neuer. So let's see Stegen. We need big boy performances. So let's see how we deal with Mbappe. That's one thing. Excuse me, I just burped. I want to see in this France game. Next point, involve Kimmich in the play. Don't treat him as a normal right back. Do what is being done at Bayern right now. Don't just facilitate play through Andrich, Kroos, Gundogan. facilitate play against Joshua Kimmich, because we are seeing that whether he's in midfield playing at his best at midfield or playing at his best at right back, this guy offers you a whole new world of possibilities when he's at right back. You are able to play with basically a midfielder at right back, and you're able to open up a lot of opportunities playing on the right side, crosses into the box, switch balls, maintaining possession. Get Kimmich involved. I want to see how Kimmich and Kroos play together, how they facilitate the game, how they control the game. Kimmich, Kroos, and Gundogan, Andrich, I need to see the coordination. I want to see what happens. Get Kimmich on the ball a lot and open up for him and get him comfortable in that right back position, because that is where he's going to play at the Euros. That will be his role. Now that Kroos is back, I'm sorry, Kimmich, we don't need two players of similar play style. If Kroos is there, bro, we're going to need you at right back, because let's be honest, Joshua Kimmich, if he never left the right back position, he would have been the best right back in the last 5 or 6 years. He's more well-rounded than Trent. He's more consistent and more well-rounded than Reece James. He's better than Dani Carvajal. So we have the best right back in the world at right back. Make use of it, Nagelsmann. Play through the motherfucker. Play through him. Next, quick play, no slow. I'm sorry, I'm done with this slow, lethargic sideways pass. Gundogan gets the balls, backwards pass. Now that we have Kroos here, Kroos, pick those lines, break those lines, Kroos. Find the passes in between spaces to highly technical players like Gundogan, like Musiala, like Wirtz. Trust them to control the ball, to retain the ball, and to build attacking momentum. Quick play. I understand you have to pass side to side sometimes, but play quick. Play with urgency. Don't just pass side to side. Take risks, for fuck's sakes. Take risks, or else you will never score goals. Next play. Next part. I'm going to keep this as my last point. Be comfortable. Be comfortable on the ropes. France is a high-quality team. They will peg us back. They will peg Germany back. They will put pressure on us. I want us to show that we could park the bus. We can defend as a unit. We can make life extremely difficult for France and not let them get shots on target, block their shots, frustrate them. And while we do that, I want to show that we could counter. We have attackers for counter-attacking play. When Sane is back, he's one of the best counter-attacking players. Musiala, Wirtz, Gundogan, Furic, these guys can kill people on the counter. If Jan-Niklas Bessa didn't get injured, that guy's a rapid motherfucker. Alphonso Davies type speed. So show us that you could defend. When you're in the ropes against France, show us you defend as a unit. Don't be sloppy. Don't fall asleep. Don't switch off. Now that the Dortmund players are here, I expect you guys to not switch off and be attentive to the counterattack. When we get the chance, find Musiala's feet, let him juke out whatever France player that tries to contain him, and go, go, go. Create chances, play quickly, defend as a unit, spot the counterattacks, play smart, and we should be able to build some momentum going to the Euros. I'm going to end it there, guys. I will make a video. Don't get me wrong. I will make a video on those disgusting kits that Adidas dropped for Germany at the Euros, and the fact that the Adidas Germany partnership is ending. Germany, DFB team, is going to get their kits from Nike. That's big news, and I'm going to make a video on that and the kits and why that is so significant. So until we talk about Germany, I will be here. I might do a live stream for the France game. I don't know. If not, I will have the post-match reaction up quick within an hour after. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodle pip. Okage Puya is out.